A young man stands alone at the end of a dock, the summer dark pressing close around him. Across the bay, a single green light trembles on the water. He stretches his arms toward it, reaching, almost shaking, as if he could gather that faraway glow into his hands. He owns a mansion the size of a small kingdom. Every weekend, hundreds of strangers pour through his gardens, drinking his champagne, dancing to his orchestras. And yet all of it, the money, the music, the marble, points toward that one small light across the water. This is the world of The Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald and published in 1925. The novel unfolds during the Jazz Age, a decade of jazz, bootleg liquor, and reckless new money, when America seemed to believe that anyone could remake themselves overnight. Our guide is Nick Carraway, a young bond salesman who rents a modest cottage on Long Island in the shadow of his neighbor's enormous estate. That neighbor is Jay Gatsby, fabulously rich, endlessly rumored about, and almost never seen. Some say he's a war hero. Some say he once killed a man. No one seems to actually know him. They simply come for his parties. But Gatsby's glittering life hides a single, aching purpose. Years ago, before the money, he fell in love with a young woman named Daisy, and then lost her while he was away at war. Daisy has since married Tom Buchanan, old money, powerful, and casually cruel. Her house sits directly across the bay from Gatsby's. That green light he reaches for each night. It burns at the end of Daisy's dock. Everything Gatsby has built, the fortune, the fame, the mansion positioned to face hers, is an elaborate machine designed to win Daisy back. He believes that if he can only become rich enough, dazzling enough, he can erase the years between them and repeat the past exactly as it was. Between the mansions of the wealthy and the city lies a grim stretch of land Fitzgerald calls the Valley of Ashes, a grey wasteland where the poor labor in the dust left behind by the rich. Above it looms a faded billboard, the giant, spectacled eyes of Dr. T.J. Eckleburg, staring down over everything like a forgotten god. Fitzgerald fills the novel with images like these: the green light, the eyes, the careless glitter, until the whole book seems to watch itself. Beneath the romance, Fitzgerald asks a harder question. What happens to the American dream when it curdles into pure wealth? Gatsby remade himself from nothing, exactly as the country promised he could. But the old money world of the Buchanans will never truly let him in, and the dream he's chasing may be something that never existed at all. As Gatsby and Daisy's worlds collide, the summer tips toward disaster. A single reckless drive through the Valley of Ashes sets off a chain of mistakes, betrayals, and violence. And Gatsby, ever loyal to his dream, shoulders a blame that was never his to carry. What makes the novel unforgettable isn't just its plot, but its voice. Fitzgerald writes in prose so lush and precise that ordinary moments swell into symbols. And in Nick, he gives us a narrator both dazzled by Gatsby and disturbed by him. By the final page, that green light has become one of the most famous images in American literature, a symbol of every dream we chase and never quite reach. As Nick puts it, we are all boats beating against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Slim enough to read in an afternoon, yet deep enough to reread for a lifetime, The Great Gatsby endures because its question never ages. How far will we go to recapture something we can never truly have again? And what do we lose reaching for it?